The new FSD version 14.1.7 came out last night, and I just realized I should have had a better mount set up for this. It's pretty good. This is way better than version 13. It can finally back up now. The Cybertruck's been lagging behind for like a year, well, actually forever since it's been released. And it doesn't have the same capabilities as all the other Teslas. It still does not have summon or smart summon or advanced summon or actually smart summon. But it does have everything else. It seems like it's very comparable. In fact, it might even be a little bit better than the last point release on the Model Y that I have access to drive. So if you got any questions, let me know what you think. I noticed, the speed profiles. You can't pick the speed anymore. You have, what do you have? I'm in standard right now. You can do sloth, um, which is no faster than the speed, a little bit slower than the speed limit, pretty much, and it's more cautious on everything. Chill seems pretty much like the speed limit, and standard's like maybe a couple miles over, and that seems to be my go-to at the moment for today's driving experiment, because the police do not like you speeding. And I noticed in hurry, it does go with the traffic, and it doesn't pass people. Well, it passes slow people, but yeah, like right now I'm going like 7 miles over the speed limit, so I'm gonna go back to standard. I tried hurry, and then Mad Max just, yeah, it definitely goes over the speed limit by a lot. Uh, I did notice it successfully drove me to my kid's school this morning, which the previous full self-driving, it would get into the wrong lane on the first intersection, and then the second intersection that we come across, it would try and turn left, even though it was straight. It was just kind of like off center a little bit. And even though the navigation was wanting us to do this really weird maneuver, the FSD went straight forward without turning on turn signals, making people think we'd turn left when we really weren't going to, so it did the proper thing. So I was actually pleasantly surprised and very happy about that. Let me go ahead and move this up to a view where you might be able to see the display a little bit better. So yeah, I haven't had to touch the steering wheel or pedals since the place I was working at just a moment ago. I did have to touch the wheel just now because I was not paying attention like I was supposed to be doing. I did have my eye on the road, but my head was turned towards the camera. So yeah, it asked me to touch the wheel a couple times there. But I have yet to actually do any kind of intervention. It's pretty interesting. Like, you can pick your destination. If you wanted to park, if you wanted to go curbside, parking lot, driveway, or parking garage. So earlier it had driveway, but I'm gonna have it try again for the parking garage. This is one area where it had problems earlier today. It just like decided to stop and pull alongside the road here. We'll see if it learned. Cool. It did not pull alongside the road and stop like it did previously. Now, I don't have the automatic garage door opener set up for the Cybertruck. My Model X does, but I don't have the right kind of adapter. So we'll see. Oh, no. It just gave up. Come on. It's going to make me go around in a circle. I just wanted to park. So, parking garage. Nope. It backs out, which is cool. Maybe it got too steep of an incline, or it just can't tell that that's what this is. Nope, won't go in. But maybe it will soon. It was interesting when I navigated to my work. It gave an option of charging station because it's the destination charger. So it gave me the opportunity to pick that, which was kind of cool. Like, let's see. So if I go to work, navigate to work, it'll give me that option. Oh, but you have to start driving. But yeah, it's pretty cool. When you start driving, it'll give you the option to pick as a charger, and it'll pick the parking spot with a charger. It did not back in though, and technically the cord's long enough I could plug in, but it's just a faux pas to not park in reverse or not to back into a spot with a Tesla, and then the cable's hanging everywhere. It's just not good. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me on my little trip home. It was pretty close to working, but not quite. We'll see. Like, I mean, it got me from my work all the way to in front of my house, but not into the garage. So that's the next big step. Hopefully, it'll happen. We'll see. Thank you for joining me, Cybertruck. This is like my fourth drive of version 14, and it's getting smarter. So we'll see how this gets with the next update. Thanks for watching. Bye.